What's Gucci with the veterans military? Today, back giving another banger on new bills that has been introduced to Congress, the Senate. These are in particular to combat-related veterans, possibly getting increased compensation as well as benefits. Let's check out this motherfucking bill. So first of all, here you go. We got S3560, Bill to amend Title 38 United States Code, coded specifically to veterans benefits, to authorize pre-enrollment of certain combat-related members of the armed forces in the system of annual patient enrollment of the Department of Veteran Affairs. So, what does this mean for veterans? Well, if we look at the Title 38 has a lot of information in it pertaining to veterans. It's pretty much all things VA, Department of Veteran Affairs, authority and duties of the Secretary of the Department of Veteran Affairs, as well as everything underneath, and has a lot of information that it covers to include veteran benefits, compensation, preservation of disability ratings, payments, presidential memorial certificate programs, multi-year procurement, and a lot more information when it comes to all things VA. But what does this really mean for veterans? Well, as of now, we don't really know. This bill was introduced, and it was introduced by three sponsors, being Senator Rounds, Mike Rounds, Senator Kevin Kramer, as well as Senator Machen, Joe Machen. Okay, cool, Gucci. They introduced it. It's been looked at a couple times, one or twice, at least two times, and now it's at the Senate of Veteran Affairs, whose current chairman is who? John Tester. And he has gotten some things passed through the Congress, significant bills and stuff like that. But we're gonna wait and see how this one turns out. Since y'all like looking at bills and all this new information, might as well fucking cover this one, right? Just one more bill we can add to all the nonsense that veterans are worried about. However, what y'all should be worrying about is getting y'all VA disability rating up. And how you do that? Not looking and following bills. But since the proposed changes, that's what y'all care about, I guess I gotta cover it, right? So, moving on, we got the second one. Just some information. It was just introduced yesterday as of January 9th, 2024. Not a lot of information on here. Committees, subcommittees, and links associated with this. Hey, it's listed here. Senate of Veteran Affairs right there. It was referred to them. Check their website. They actually have it for action. Usually it takes 24 to 48 hours for them to come back with some information. But I'm not going to be on here every day checking this. I got real stuff to fucking take care of, like actually educating veterans on the VA disability claims process, how to get their benefits, how to read decision letters instead of trying to decipher a bill, whether it's going to result in increased compensation or benefits. And if that is the case, what's the secondary effect this is going to cause in the VA claims or the VA medical facility environment? Okay, you introduce this bill. Now we can just speculate right now, but hey, just like with the PACT Act, they introduced the PACT Act, they got it all the way through, and what happened with the PACT Act? It went from nobody was claiming, or just a very few amount of veterans was claiming PACT Act related claims. They were still getting denied. But then fast forward to when PACT Act was eventually signed into law by President Biden, motherfucking Sleepy Joe. It went from 0 to almost 1.5 million, 2 million. I don't even know the number right now, but you know how many claims are being processed PACT Act related? Hopefully this doesn't cause the same effect where it just prolongs treatment being given to combat veterans. Well, hey, the system ain't broken right now. It could definitely, this is broken. It's broken. Could definitely use some fixing. However, all these damn bills that's being introduced, I don't think that's really going to solve that issue. But hey, who knows? Hopefully, this doesn't really have any comments or anything needed for this. This is just something that was already introduced. You know, it was just something fresh, something new. It's 2024. I guess, you know, leadership in Department of Veteran Affairs, they feel like they had to throw something out there. Like, oh, you know, we're working. Let's propose this. You know, let's throw this proposal out. Okay, cool. Let's see if it fucking sticks. So, you know, that fucking mentality, you know, got a little bit of the ESL running off on me. You know, fucking my English is. But anyways, hey, Gucci, whatever the case may be. But with that being said, hopefully this doesn't bog down medical treatment and or increase compensation for combat related veterans in the interim, because we don't need another PACT Act related thing. You know, a PACT Act law being enacted and millions of veterans coming out the fucking shadows, out of the woodworks for benefits that they do you know, they do rate, do qualify for, if in fact they deployed and they were exposed to the toxins, anything, and if they have a current diagnosis of any of those disabilities, right? Allergic rhinitis, chronic sinusitis, bronchitis, hypertension, and the list goes on. It's about 22 disabilities on that list. But fast forward from what was it, June, August of 2022 up until today, how long has it taken for VA claims process to be, you know, VA claims to be processed? Months, years, you know, not years, but you know, months from what it was. At first it was long, you know, but I think on average prior to that occurring, when I was in the VA claims process, it was probably maybe 5 months max from when I hit submit to when my claim was adjudicated. And then my last claim, which was post PACT Act, nothing related to PACT Act, took 9 months from start to finish. And I supplied the VA with everything. So just think about the veteran who's coming in, you know, who has never had VA disability. They may not have a rating, or they may have a rating, they just never utilize VA medical care. Now you got hundreds of thousands of combat veterans coming back, you know, waddling back to the fucking VA to be like, hey, this bill just came out, it just passed. What's up with this compensation? What's up with these benefits? What's up with this increased priority? But hey, let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Y'all know what time it is. It's motherfucking Debo out. Just had to do this video because I know y'all like bills. So I gotta fucking give it to y'all. Give y'all what y'all like to see instead of what y'all need to see, right? Hey, this fucking Debo out. Y'all stay Gucci with it.